So these are the 7 steps that we're going to go over in this series. What are they?
Okay. Well, the first, when we do this, the bottom line is these are things that we need to discuss, especially the first couple, with clients.
Yep.
And then as we get further down to the 4th and 5th, these are the things we have to demonstrate. And we'll be doing this in the back end, but we're happy to explain this to our clients as well. The biggest thing is valuing the property.
Yep.
That's absolutely critical. And there's going to be several ways to do that. We'll talk about them. The next thing is, what are the seller's priorities? I mean, again, it's not always about the money. It obviously the money is very important, and that's a majority of it. Yep. But there's going to be some other things in there that are very critical that we need to identify moving forward. Number 3 is maximizing the value of the home, and that will tie into step 2, which is seller priorities.
Right.
Step 4 is basically a complete marketing program. A lot of components of that. We can get into that.
Yeah.
Step 5, property accessibility. It's funny, as I said on some of the other videos, you saw license in a couple of different areas. Accessibility is absolutely critical in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
When I first came here, I was blown away at how difficult it is to get into a house. And you have to find agents that are going to make your home accessible, to potential buyers.
Yeah.
And then once we've got all these people in, the next thing you have is offer management.
Yep.
And the question is,
not easy.
No, and especially if you get multiple offers, and quite frankly, if you're doing the first 5 steps correctly, and you're positioning the home correctly, there's a good chance you're gonna get multiple offers, even in a tougher market.
Right.
And how to manage that, how to create that is key.
Yep.
And we could talk a little bit about that as well. And then the last really critical step is closing. And how to manage the closing, how to stay ahead of things, how to be prepared for various types of things that might come up. Yeah. So managing the closing is also very critical. And then the bottom line is there's one other thing that we do and no matter what realtor you go with, this is the type of realtor you want. And I'll let you take that because it's extremely important, because if that's the type of realtor that's going to do what's best for you and give you the best service and have your best interest at heart.
I think, the idea is client for life. That's what kind of we're thinking. But it really is. I think there's agents out there that focus a lot on the deal rather than the client. I was just telling you this. I had a deal fall apart today due to a septic issue. Do I want the deal to close? Obviously. But do I want my client to buy this property and then have his septic leak and fail within 3 months and have him spend $30,000 on a new septic and maybe in the back of his mind blame me for it? No, obviously not. You have to look out for your client, not just the deal. Yes, real estate's a job. Yes, you're for a lot of people, their income solely depends on it. But I think you'll make a lot more money and be a lot more successful and get a lot more business if you truly, truly focus on the client and their outcomes rather than your own.
Exactly.
So that's the bonus.
No, and I couldn't agree with you more. We had a client a couple of weeks ago that we're working with. Is the same thing. We had something come up, and the bottom line was it almost cost us the deal.
Right.
And we sat there, we asked the client, we said, look, we're happy to walk. Yeah. What do you want to do here? What's the best thing? And basically
figured it out.
Yeah, we figured it out, and it was positive for everybody. But
Yeah, so I think this series will be really helpful.
Yeah.